Six Flags Great America. I have to say this is probably my favorite Six Flags park that we visited this summer by far. They just had so much to offer. I loved almost all of the coasters. They had 15 roller coasters there, however, quite a few were not open. One of the first things you'll notice upon entering into the park is the double-decker carousel, and this thing is just beautiful. So I'm going to go over a bunch of the different things that you should know about this park. I'm going to tell you about the must-do rides. So Six Flags Great America first opened in 1976. It's roughly 305 acres. Of course, that's with Hurricane Harbor included, so make sure to have your sneakers on. So Great America is one of the busiest Six Flags parks I've ever been to. It was like a Wednesday that we went here and it was crazy busy. I strongly recommend getting a Flash Pass or downloading the Flash Pass app and basically paying per ride. So basically setting a time that you're going to go to a specific ride, paying roughly $10 to $15 and skipping the line for that particular ride. So first ride you have to do is Max Force. This is the first roller coaster you'll get to upon entering the park. It holds 3 different records, one being fastest accelerating launch, 0 to 78 in 1.8 seconds. It also features the world's fastest Heartline roll taken at 60 miles per hour, the tallest double inversion, a dog tongue at 175 feet. This is one of the best launch coasters I've ever been on, but don't just take my word for it. So what did you think of Max Force?
It was good, but first of all, I was really scared to go on it, but then it was really fun.
Did you face your fears?
Yes.
So the next coaster I would head to is Whizzer. It's located right next to Max Force pretty much. It features a spiral lift hill and it's a toboggan style coaster. The restraints are very similar to Reptilian at King's Dominion, but I really enjoyed this coaster. It felt very long, 3,100 feet of track. It's like a 2-minute ride, and definitely it's one of the better family coasters I've been on. Next coaster is Raging Bull, and this thing pumps out some people with 3 trains with 36 people per cycle. So this is one of those coasters, if you don't get to it right away, don't sweat it because the line moves pretty quick. This is only one of 2 coasters that feature a pre-drop, which is that little drop right before the big drop. It's definitely a great hyper coaster though. Another notable coaster is Viper, and this is basically a taller, faster and longer version of the famous Coney Island Cyclone. So that's a pretty cool fact about this coaster, but I was not impressed. It was very rough. One of the things that I really enjoyed about Six Flags Great America was the theming was very good for a Six Flags park. They had this one section themed after New Orleans, and it was just excellent theming. They also have Superman Ultimate Flight, which is just another clone. You can find them at quite a few different Six Flags parks. They feature a nice pretzel loop. I do like that, but definitely not one of the better flying coasters that I've been on. The Dark Knight coaster right beside it, however, very good indoor coaster. It's a Wild Mouse style coaster. So the DC Universe section of the park has a lot to offer. Quite a few different coasters over there. They also have Batman the Ride, which was the very first B&M inverted coaster and the very first Batman the Ride. So again, Six Flags Great America has a lot of history. This park is one of the best parks all around. The coaster lineup, they have 4 top coasters and some pretty much subpar okay coasters. Of course you got Joker, you've got the Flash, Vertical Velocity. You find them at a lot of other parks. So when I go to a park, I like to find something that's very unique and head for that first. And you would not be making a mistake if you head right for Goliath. This RMC, absolutely insane. It's kind of short, but man, those 0G stalls on that thing, awesome. So Goliath actually holds 3 world records: tallest wooden roller coaster drop, fastest wooden roller coaster, and steepest wooden roller coaster. Now, the second one is debatable, fastest wooden roller coaster. Lightning Rod has actually had a lot of iBox track replaced. I think it's 57% of the track is steel iBox, so I don't think it really qualifies as a wooden coaster anymore, but again, that's debatable. Make sure to subscribe as I go into detail about what makes this coaster a wooden coaster versus a hybrid coaster. So we went over Raging Bull, Goliath, and Max Force. The next coaster that I consider a top coaster would be X-Flight, and this B&M is awesome. The theming is incredible. For Six Flags Park, they did a wonderful job on this coaster. It's not very long. That keyhole through the airline tower, that thing's pretty sweet. So again, pretty decent theming. They also have Demon, which is an aero looper, and it was down pretty much the whole day, and I think it's been down pretty much the entire season. I'm guessing they're gonna probably be getting rid of it here soon. They also have the American Eagle, which is an Intamin dueling wooden coaster, and that was pretty much down the whole day too. So they have a wonderful children's section in the park, offering quite a few coasters for if your child's just getting into riding coasters. They offer the Little Dipper, which was a nice Philadelphia Toboggan Company coaster. They also offer Sprocket Rockets, and this was a nice coaster built by Vekoma, one of the nicer family coasters in the park. And of course they offer the Justice League Battle for Metropolis, and this is a shooting dark ride, and one of the better ones that I've been on. Some of these, the guns don't always work. This one was actually very good. I was pleasantly surprised. I know I haven't mentioned too many of the flat rides, but they do offer quite an extensive collection. And of course, an Intamin drop tower. No park would be complete without a drop tower. And if you're like me, of course, food at a theme park plays a big role. And JB's Barbecue was excellent. Six Below ice cream, phenomenal. I recommend getting the toasted s'mores marshmallow ice cream. That was excellent. I gotta say, I had the best nachos I've ever had at this Six Flags park. They were incredible, and they were right over by X-Flight. But no day is complete without a ride on the train, and Six Flags Great America offers the Great American Scenic Railway, and what a nice tour of the park this thing gives you. I want to say thank you guys for watching my video. Really appreciate it. Make sure to hit that like button